nerdy dude stuff. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video about Pi. I figured this is going to be an important one. We're going to have a lot of information to go over today, such as KYC. Very big topic I see in the Reddit at all times, and some updates have come out about the KYC in the past 24 hours. So I feel it's crucial that we get a third video out this week. If this is your first time on the channel, please take a moment to consider subscribing, turning on the bell notification, and liking this video. Now, we're going to jump right in and try to keep this short, simple, and sweet as possible, but I also want to touch base on the bot right before we do to let you know that while we're in some dips like we are right now, and some strategies and ideas to maintain, to hold focus, to not lose your profit or your gains, I just want to draw your attention to it, so let's jump right in. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Links for all this stuff is in the description of this video, and always do your own research, but we are having a whale of a time with the Pi Network, so let's go. First things first, real quick, I want to take a couple of minutes to talk about the bot. Now, what do I mean by the bot? So I've done 2 videos this week on this already. Pionex.us is the only place at the moment. We're waiting on Binance's announcement for us to be able to trade and sell the Pi token, unless we use a VPN and break KYC and all that stuff on the other sites. But this is the only option that we can use right now in the United States. And I've also had a lot of fun with it. There is some trading bots on there that have been going back and forth, and you can see them on screen. And I've done videos on setups on that and with profitability and everything along those lines. So I want to also talk about some other strategies, because some of you, if you signed up using the link below and you started doing a trading bot and you saw your numbers tank, you might be panicking and releasing some of your holdings and losing your profit. So I want to show you what you need to do. If you don't want to do this, it's fine. I'm not holding a gun to your head to make you do this. This is just what I'm doing right now. So we're going to touch base really quick. Right down here, I have a rebalancing bot. I'm not talking about that. That one's always fun. We could talk about that in a new video if we don't do any Pi, if we do something not Pi related, even though this bot has Pi in it, but rebalancing is fun. Now, the main bot right here is our Pi USDT grid trading bot. We've got a current price range of 2.1 to 3.2, so it's $2.10 to $3.20 with 30 grids this bot trades on. So as long as the price of Pi is within that range, this bot is going to trigger an arbitrage trade and all that stuff on Pionex. Now, with it being under 2.1 currently, with the price being at 2.08, right now it says the current price is lower than the current price is lower than the lower limit. The robot has paused its arbitrage. So right now my bot is not active. It's not making any trades, which is fine. The reason why it's fine is because I have a big holding of the Pi token. Let's see if we can get into the wallet here as well. So right now I have a big holding of the Pi token, and I'm okay holding the Pi token. I have no issue with that. So right now the bot has a total of 422 Pi that's sitting in there. You can see right here that I have 0 tradable, so the bot is hanging on to that Pi. Now, again, I'm okay with that because the price of Pi will fluctuate and rise. Obviously, I want it above the 2.1 mark here at the moment, so that way the bot can keep trading, but I don't want to do that. The reason why I don't want to do that, and I'm going to see if it is going to show on screen, is because right now if we go and look at the placed orders and the holdings for the bot, let me move myself out of the way. This is what my bot is currently holding in Pi, and these are the prices that it's trying to target to start trading again. So all of my Pi is currently, all 30 positions, or 30 grids, are currently targeting transactions right here. So, with our last transaction being the bot triggered at 2.1, it did a buy order. We're waiting to sell, so we need that price to jump back up for do a sell. And it's currently holding $28.65 USDT worth of Pi. Last one we did was for 45-cent profit at 2:03 p.m. today. So an hour ago, my bot triggered and made a 45-cent profit. And so it kept going. So the reason why I don't want to adjust the grids, you could say, oh, you could just adjust the grids and you can go from there and keep trading. I don't think I want to do that, and I'm going to reevaluate my decision, because if I do that, it's going to sit here and say, if I go to edit price range and I put this down to 1.9, it might not be the worst thing in the world to do, but if I put it down to 1.9, the bot might do that. The bot's going to sit there and sell 49 Pi off. Now, the 49 Pi off was purchased probably within the range of that 2.1 to 3.2, so I could potentially be at a loss up in the total profit based on the P&L of the bot itself. Now, there's some things to consider. If I do trade that grid, it's going to be trading on the pair in this range now, but the price could also go below the 1.9, and we can be in the same situation again. So really, it's going to sell off 86.6% of our pie, which is probably a little bit shaved from all of the positions open to open more positions from 1.9 all the way up to 3.2. So it does open that up. But I'm not doing that at the moment. I'm not 100% on that. I might do that since it's only 40 something pi, and I might only be taking out of the 400. Let's say if we have 18%. So if we take 400 and so it's 49 pi, and we take 18% off the price difference of the beginning to end, and we multiply that by 49, we're probably only losing like $5, $6, $7, $8, not even. It could be very wrong. I'm sure there's math on it, but I'm going to hold for just now to see what happens with the price, kind of keep an eye on the market and on the price and what's happening. And you can see it's kind of bouncing around before I reevaluate. And I wanted to get this YouTube video out, but I wanted to do this YouTube video as KYC, not necessarily the actual bot, but I wanted to start this with talking about the bot in case you guys are panicking and hitting the sell buttons and the stop sell. I turned off my stop sell. I have it down to $1. So if Pi ever drops down to $1, I'm just gonna like stop and hold. But I probably might turn that off as well, because the Pi token is gonna go up. It's gonna go up, so I don't mind holding 400 and something Pi. And I've got that from the bot. So what I'm looking at here is right now the P&L is down. I'm in negative profit because the actual token itself, which is not a big deal in my eyes because the price of the token is down. The actual profit I have is $65 from the trading itself. And you can see right here that I reinvested $59 of that. So I have $5 in profit just sitting here waiting. And I can withdraw that to USDT and have that sit in the bank. So as long as this number is green over here, and I'm holding Pi, I don't care. I could stop the bot and transfer that 400 and something Pi to my main wallet and just hold until Pi rises, or I could just be patient and wait and fire up the bot again when it comes back. So if you're in the red, don't panic. As long as your total arbitrage profit is green and your P&L is red right now during a dip, you're not really losing anything. Just don't sell your Pi. Now you would be equivalently buying high and selling low. So don't do that. Unless you want to take the risk and modify the bot to have a bigger window, that's not an issue. Just don't sell off your Pi by buying high and selling low. Now let's get to how to KYC, and we'll go over that. Now to the fun stuff. So if you've been earning yourself some Pi, or you've recently clicked on one of my videos and clicked on the link to start earning Pi, you use code NERDYDUDESTUFF or anything along those lines, you're going to start wondering when you can now start trading on that Pi and taking those rewards. If you join the circle by using the link down below, you're probably going to get a little bit better of a Pi mining rate. If you invite a bunch of people under you, you're going to get a better Pi mining rate, because it's all about mass adoption on here. So you're going to sit there and start wondering, when can I start taking out my Pi? Which is fine. It's absolutely fine. And I'm going to show you what you need to do here. We're going to open ourselves up so that way you can see my screen a little bit better, because we're going to have to show everything here. We're going to turn the lights down low so that way we can get the picture on the phone. So what you're going to want to do, and I'm going to go over everything here as well, but if you're on the app, your home screen is going to look like this. And then you're just going to hit right here up the top at your balance, and you're going to scroll down till you see the main checklist right there. And it's going to look like a green. For me, it's green because everything's done. For you, everything's going to be incomplete. So mine is all completed. Now, very, very important, this deadline just got extended. This is also for any pioneers that have gotten in before Mainnet. Most of this deadline is for the pioneers that got in before Mainnet. And originally, any Pi that you did not have, or if you did not KYC up until yesterday's date, which was February 27th, then you were going to be ineligible for the Pi that you had mined previously. They extended this deadline because there is a little bit of issues with the KYC. As we talk about more in this video, you'll see that there are some issues. You'll come up to, and I'll point out where you're going to come up to some of these issues and maybe some tricks and some troubleshooting that you can try, so that way you can actually get the KYC. But Pi announced this earlier today. Today is currently February 28th, not 6 p.m. for me. But the KYC and Mainnet migration deadlines for the grace period have been extended one last time to 8 a.m. on Pi Day, March 14th. Coincidence? I think so. Allowing additional time and opportunity after open network for real pioneers to verify their balances and migrate to their mainnet. So those are the originals like me who have been doing it for over 2,000 days. I have a few that are unverified that need to pop back in to get their verification done. They used to watch the YouTube channel. There's 5 of you guys, so get on there. I know you're getting the ping, so get on there and verify yourself. This extension especially helps pioneers who have recently returned and want to re-engage with the network now that the open network is live. So anyone that pretty much signed up after February February 21st. You don't really have to worry about that 14-day countdown. That's for mainnet migration from old school Pi users. Upholding Pi's core objectives of inclusivity and fairness. Submit your KYC application and complete your mainnet checklist by 8 a.m. on Pi Day to avoid any forfeiture. Tap read more for additional details. Now, if you have the Pi app, you're going to see that right in the very beginning as soon as you pull it up. And that is going to be this little banner right here. You'll be able to see that what I just read to you on screen as well. So once you hit your balance and you go to your mainnet checklist, this is what your checklist is going to look like. It is going to pull everything up here, and you're going to have to do a couple of things. You're going to want to, let me see if I can get that out real quick, Pi browser app logo. I should have had this pulled up. I'm a professional, guys. At least I pretend to be. So your first thing you're going to want to do is download the Pi browser app, which is going to look like this, and that is going to be where you're going to have all of your wallet and your migrations and so on and so forth. It's available for Google Play and iTunes. Then inside of that browser, you're going to create your wallet. It takes a couple of minutes, nothing too crazy. You can see my wallet address is right here, and then you're going to come back into the regular mining Pi app. So you need two apps, your Pi mining app and the browser. Now, you're going to take that wallet address that you completed inside the browser, and you're going to post it in the Pi app, which is right here. It's a public address, so I'm not too worried about that being right there. And then you're going to commit to a lockup. This is the main question. A lot of people have been saying that their Pi is locked up for X amount of days. I'm going to show you on the screen where you'll see something funky like that. What happens here is that these people have probably committed to a lockup for between 2 weeks to 3 years unknowingly on this screen. Now, what I told a couple of people is there's really no wrong answer to this. If you believe in the project long term, then you can go ahead and lock up until 2027, 2028, whatever, 50% of your Pi, whatever. Committing to the lockup will earn you more Pi, which is awesome. I saw a Reddit post earlier today where I think someone's math was a little off, but he was saying if you lock up 5,000 Pi and you have 5 people mining under you, you get, he was saying 1 Pi an hour, but it was really breaking down to about half a Pi an hour, which is 12 Pi a day, which is 24 bucks a day, where he was saying if it was, you know, it would have been 12 bucks a day. He was saying it would have been 24 bucks a day. So 5,000 Pi, 5 people underneath you, your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, and your dog. Then you lock up 5,000 for the 3 years, and then now you're earning 12 Pi, or 12 Pi a day, which is awesome. Which, yeah, that's $24. The other one's $48. So that's something to consider. But you can also commit to nothing. And that's what I did. I committed to nothing for 2 weeks because I wanted to get my Pi into my balance so that way in case the price hits $30, I can unload and then pay off my truck. And then that's life-changing money. Or I can just hang on. I can do half and half. I did, however, go back into the mining app and lock up my mining rewards. I'm doing 50% of my mining return for 3 years to increase my mining rate as well. And we'll cover that at a different time when we cover things like the nodes and stuff. After you commit to the lockup, then that will say completed. Next thing you want to do is secure your account. By that, it's going to be your pass key. You're going to want to write that down, lock it up in a safe. Don't share it with anybody. Very important that you never remove that, lose that in case you ever have to back up. You know, it's how you get your wallet if you lose your phone. You pull up a backup, you get a new phone, you put in your pass key. It's cryptocurrency 101. If you're new to the crypto field and that's kind of like gibberish to you because you got into Pi as a complete newbie and you don't know what those are, you can definitely leave a comment below and I will help you or someone will help you with a little bit more of a explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old. Need a drink. Trying not to make this video like 30 minutes long for you guys because I don't do any editing or any jump cuts or anything like that. This is just a raw one take kind of deal here. YouTubing is a hobby and I just don't have the time to be like super meticulous. Maybe if I was making Buko Box, but I like one and done kind of guy. Anyway, next you're going to, after you secure your account, you're going to sign the acknowledgement to receive tokens. So, yep, I received tokens, blah, blah, blah. Read and sign the token acknowledgement, which is required to migrate your transferable Pi balance to Mainnet. There's also going to be something on here that I'm going to tell you in just a second that has not shown, but this is also what prompted me to do this video. And if you've made it this far, good. Submit your KYC application, wait for the KYC results, and then migrate to Mainnet. In between securing your account and submitting your KYC application, you must complete 30 mining sessions. What does that mean? Every time you go into your mining app and you hit that mine now button, which you'll see mine is green right there. If it's yellow and it says 0, then you are not mining. You have to hit that button every 24 hours. You can turn on notifications to let you know that you have to start mining again, but you have to do that for 24 hours, 30 times. and then you'll be able to submit your application for KYC. It's not on the checklist. I think they should add it, but that's something very crucial. And I forgot to tell my bartender buddy Alex that that's what he needed to do to wait for the KYC, whether it's waiting for your KYC results or submitting the application. By the time I submitted KYC, it had already been mining for like the first year, and so I didn't have to wait. I already had my 30 sessions done, so that's that. After that, all this will be green, and it'll say migrate to mainnet, and then you wait. So for example, if you KYC today and everything was done in green and positive, then your tokens will migrate in 14 days based on the countdown that you could see in the app. Now, I can't answer for the newbies or anybody on after Pi Day on how often these tokens migrate over, or if there's going to be a push to migrate button. So we'll have to find out what's going to happen there in 2 weeks. But as of right now, if you get your KYC done and you have your tokens ready to migrate to mainnet, they'll pop off in 14 days. And then you're going to be in your wallet and you'll see them relatively quick. Now, what you're going to see relatively quick is that you will have a balance of Pi right here with an available balance of 0.001. And this is where some people are thinking their tokens are locked up. A, they potentially are, but B, what you need to do is go to your migrations. So once you go to your migrations, you'll have a listing of your tokens available to put into your wallet from your migration. You're going to click and confirm that, and then after about 20 minutes, your available balance will then go from 0.001 to whatever your mining balance was. So very important, you're going to pull up the wallet. It's going to be defaulted on history. You're going to click on migrations, and you're going to see the migration that was approved and sent over from the Pi app to the Pi wallet, and you're going to approve that. From there, you'll be able to lock up more Pi and increase your mining rate, or you'll be able to pay and request, pay and send your Pi token as well. So that's going to be crucial to migrate your tokens to your available balance and make sure you see you have an available balance. Well, that was relatively painless. We got through all that information in some pretty good time. I try to keep it under 20 minutes, so we're going to keep this wrap up under 20 minutes. Any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out on Telegram, X, or Discord. All that links and information is in the description of this video, as well as referral links for mining the Pi token and using Pionex for the trading bot, or to sell or buy more Pi if you're in the United States. Clicking on those links is appreciative. It's always a free way to support the channel, and thank you very much. If you have any questions, happy to reach out. I know I did a call out in the middle of the video, so looking forward to see if you guys have any of those questions. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, all that good YouTube stuff. I'm O'Prius. We'll see you guys next time.